It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Texans and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going. Let's have some fun.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now at his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
All the talk of Jackson leaving the Ravens this offseason was just that, talk, as the two sides hammered out a deal that made him the highest paid player in the NFL. And why would they want to separate? When he has the ball in his hands, great things typically happen.
Jackson looking to throw right away. And incomplete to open things up. Well, for the Ravens, Charles, starting 2023 here at home, you know, for a long time, the future of Lamar Jackson seemed to be kind of up in the air, at least in terms of would he be a Raven. But number 8 is out there, and you can bet that makes a lot of folks happy here in Baltimore.
Starting with Lamar Jackson, who wanted to be a Raven. He didn't want to be anywhere else. Second, how about the head coach, John Harbaugh? Now to just retool the offense a little bit, trying to expand upon the talents that Lamar Jackson brings to the table and find their way back to the Super Bowl.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Now it's Jackson. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Sit up! Sit up!
Play action. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
At 3's in. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman finalist, program records galore. He looks every bit like the #1 overall pick. He went #2, but Houston is thrilled to have him.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Well, look now at the 2023 draft class for the Texans, and people still talking about the move they made, trading up in the 1st round, becoming the 3rd team ever to make 2 of the draft's first 3 selections.
And what a bold move they made, considering what they gave up. But for a team rebuilding like the Texans, I think that was a move they felt like they had to make. Got the quarterback C.J. Stroud, pass rusher Will Anderson Jr. They're going to be the faces of the Houston franchise going forward.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Come on. Hey. Run close way.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, 51 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
This 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll pick up about 3 there up to the 43. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Stroud. On the move to his left. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, shoots.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 32 yards. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Stroud looking to throw. Flush to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Stroud on 3rd down now. Flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now Jones. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now here's Stroud, able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Texans first down.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. As Stroud now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. And he comes back with one complete. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Singletary, they'll run for it. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Stroud sets up the play action. Rolling to his right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Play action. Stroud now. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a 1st down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 42 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Off the option, here's Edwards. And bulldozing his way through. He may go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Tucker now for the extra point. Increase their lead to 28. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
79 Broncos.
Stroud off the play fake. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3rd down and 1. Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent.
Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Stroud to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going for it. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Jackson dumps it off to Edwards. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
Check that.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. Inside the 10.
Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Texans and the Ravens coming up next.
Season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. So here are the Texans now with a long field ahead. Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and second overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Now we look now at their selections from this last draft, and Charles, one thing that they were just unanimous in telling us is that they had their eyes on certain guys. They didn't think that they would get all of them, but they feel like they pretty much got everyone that they wanted. That's a rarity.
They never tipped their hand to the rest of the league either, Brandon, because what they did was they had the guys that they targeted, kept them close to the vest. They did have a few tense moments in the draft room, though, waiting for those guys to fall to them because they really didn't go after them. And that's part of the allure of the draft to so many viewers. Chess matches playing out between 32 teams, and this one, they feel like they got a checkmate on this one.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. Well, today, of course, not just the start of the new campaign, it's the debut of DeMeco Ryans as the Houston head coach. Now, we saw him plenty with the 49ers, what he was able to do with that defense. Charles, what do you think he brings to the table for these Texans?
He brings football intelligence. He brings enthusiasm. He brings creativity. This guy wanted to be the head coach of the Houston Texans, twice a Pro Bowler with them in the NFL. He's come home. Now he wants to finish what he started as a player as a head coach.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Stroud and company going for it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, here's Stroud. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air, it made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Edwards. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Will Anderson Anderson. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there? Breaking that pass up.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover. Play action. It's Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Will Anderson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now it's Jackson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Go. 13.
Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 40-yard line. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Edwards will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Once more, Edwards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
Sliding out of the pocket.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will break.
Yeah, I thought I was playing for it. Nah, I'm gonna play for it. I'm sorry, I've been busy real quick. Give me a second.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what the I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets, they say my influence umbilical. physical. We gon' make it grimy. Never get behind me. Told you I'm the best. I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Ravens, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because
a new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Right to the air is Jackson. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Middle.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. The quick feet back, fights through, and now a crease. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 66 yards. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 20, here's a second down and 9. Play action. Here's Stroud. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
That's the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to call. Start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They